episode. Alright, welcome to episode 9 of Ensuing Chaos. This week we have, I think we have Allison.
Yeah. Where am I?
Bryin, Rebecca, and I'm Greg. We've been trying to get this show started for a half hour now.
A dumpster fire.
Are you going to be okay? Just...
Yeah.
Oh, God. Somehow, we talked everybody into talking about sports this week, and I could not be more excited.
Same.
I am glad there is nowhere to tie a noose from my ceiling.
Why do you think I'm always wearing a choker? It's because I low-key want to die.
Marissa's the same way with sports. Hey, Cubs games are on. I'm going to bed.
I can't watch them on TV. It's just not something I can get into. But I can definitely do, like, in-person games.
MMA,
Yeah.
UFC, watching someone get punched in the face in the other time.
Okay, I might be able to watch that.
Your dad is filming a show. You can't just walk in front of it with no clothes on.
I think Jasper's done with the bathroom.
And now Ray is berating him. You need clothes on.
So, specifically, we're talking about football. We can talk about college if we want, but mostly we're doing Bryin and I are doing our preseason NFL picks.
Yeah.
Go that way, buddy. Over the gate. You know what? Just go. Go through the playroom.
Right under the table.
I cannot jump over it.
Don't jump. You can climb over it. Climb over the gate.
I'm sorry, please make it to these players.
My 7-year-old off camera is standing in the doorway after coming out of the bathroom, standing in his underwear playing with his nipples. And I don't mean playing with, he was cranking those things. Never seen self-inflicted titty twisters like that. We're never going to talk about football, are we? Oh God, that's worse!
And he left the door open.
People at work are going to see this and tell us to get drug tested. Allison,
This has probably been my favorite podcast.
What? Do you know any NFL teams?
Yeah.
Like, do you have a favorite?
No.
You? Same.
Same.
I know of them.
No, I know them. Like I said, I just can't watch on TV. And there's no way I can go to all those NFL games.
Oh, the
No.
only important thing you need to know is Patriots are trash, and then move on with your life.
I think everybody can agree with that. Bryin, your team?
Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers.
I mean, I've got some shirts. I think I have a couple Bears shirts.
That's my team,
We
the
live-
Bears.
Allison!
You want to see it?
This whole episode's going on the blooper reel.
Cut.
And there's no alcohol this time.
No!
I'm not drunk, I swear, officer.
The one episode I need booze. We're trying this one sober this week.
This is how it's going. Allison, there's more over your head.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a towel in front of the stove. That's it?
Yes, I got it.
She was throwing her neck.
Oh,
How
okay.
dare I be responsible?
By spilling your drink?
I was passionate about what I was saying. I don't even remember what was I saying.
Go Bears.
The Bears.
We live in Illinois, so naturally.
Pittsburgh, got it.
So Bryin and I actually put together our preseason picks.
Yep.
And so we're going to go through those while these two contemplate murdering us.
Or ourselves.
You have so little faith in me.
We're not peeling
you want to start with the NFC or AFC?
Let's start with the NFC.
NFC. Alrighty then. Who you got for the East?
For the East, I got the Eagles.
Me too. This ought to go quick.
Yeah.
Play up. At least he goes under the table.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Super Bowl appearances 2 years in a row with one win.
Yeah.
So pretty good chance they will repeat that division.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, they didn't. Did they make it to the Super Bowl last year? No, the Rams did.
Yeah, it was the Rams.
So that's 3 years ago they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray.
You could tell we're professional sports columnists,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Who do you got for the West?
For the West, I have the Rams.
You're not that heavy. You can come sit on my lap.
Did you say the Rams?
Yeah.
Me too.
Wow.
Wow.
Mines.
Oh.
I know Jared Goff's going to have a great year.
And I'm just going to guess that you also have the Saints and the Bears.
I do have the Saints and the Bears. I think the Bears and Packers are going to beat the crap out of each other and finish with close records.
Yep.
I was looking at the schedule. I think the Bears, they're going to split the home and home with the Packers and then sweep the Vikings and Lions.
And see, I don't even see the Packers making it to the playoffs.
No.
I don't.
3 years in a row, that'd be great. Serious question, Packers fans. How bad does it feel knowing that you've had 30 straight years of Hall of Fame quarterback play and 2 Super Bowls? It kind of sucks. Reevy chiming in with Go Bears.
Thanks, Mom, for your input.
You got a wild card team?
I got the Vikings.
Oh. We differ.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Panthers. Panthers are always my sleeper team. Like, I know they're not going to win the division, but Cam Newton is actually still pretty decent.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see how he is coming off of his surgery. He had shoulder surgery.
Yeah,
he had
he
shoulder
did. That's what happens when you run.
and gun.
Beaver, do you need Mom?
No.
NFC Championship, I've got Bears and Saints.
Mine would be the Bears and Saints as well.
Well, good thing we had all that
Mom
material.
probably
at the
knows
beginning
more
of the
about
podcast.
Right? That might actually stay in now. I can't because my son was naked on the internet. Playing with his nipples.
He did
That was
that
off camera.
You're just the one who told everybody.
Go to the AFC, I guess. I bet we have all these the same, too. AFC? Or East, I meant?
The East, I have the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. Only because they play
The weakest.
the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins. That's like 6 guaranteed wins right
I don't
there.
know. They lose to the Dolphins a lot, and I don't understand why.
I loved last year's hook and ladder play
Yeah.
in the game.
That was fantastic.
West.
The West, I have the Chiefs.
Oh, we're different again. Chargers.
Nope, I have them as my wild card.
I have the Chargers winning. It seems like every year they start off 0-3, 1-4, and they're like, oh, they're done for. This is the end of.
And then they have Bosa.
Yeah.
And he warms up and he's ready to go. That guy's a monster. I'm sorry.
And their quarterback,
Phillip Rivers.
future Hall of Famer.
Yep. And he was in the same class as my quarterback.
Really?
Yep, draft class. They came in the same one.
Oh. I didn't know that.
And he is definitely the better quarterback. Not going to lie, but.
The South, I literally flipped a coin.
Yep.
I was between Houston and Indianapolis.
Yep.
And when it comes to the AFC South, it's just who sucks less.
I don't know. Actually, the Jaguars might do good this year now that
No.
they have Foles.
No. They won't.
Or Wentz. Wentz went there.
Hopefully. I mean, I did enjoy watching them make it to the AFC Championship game a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That was fun. But they just took a nosedive last year. Were they 6 wins last year?
Yeah, they started off strong and then they just nosedived the rest of the year.
That was bad. North?
The Browns.
I did too. The Browns. The fucking
And
Cleveland Browns.
It makes me throw up. It really does.
Cool story.
No.
You're a Steelers fan in the same division.
Cold.
It's a popsicle.
Cool moment out of their game last night. Their preseason 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
So I could not for the life of me think of the player's name. But he was a junior college standout. He was great. Couldn't get any Division I scholarships, so he was out of football for a couple years. Somehow talked his way into a tryout for the Cleveland Browns by saying he knew the owner and he owed him a favor. So they're like, all right, whatever. They let him in. Runs like a 4.6 40.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, all right, get him some pads. We're going to give him a preseason contract. At that point, was living in his car.
You just got
And
football.
charged his phones at like overnight gyms and all that. Last night, first time he touches the ball, returns at 86 yards on a punt return for a touchdown. I think Disney bought the rights.
Like that baseball movie was that Disney who did the baseball movie, the Miracle Baseball movie or whatever?
The Miracle Baseball.
They go to South America or something and they
Yes.
get a cricket player from down there. And they
Oh, I thought you were
baseball.
talking about the rookie.
Oh, that is cold. That is cold. That is cold
That's cold.
And that's what we call foreplay.
Dude, your kid's in her lap.
Yeah.
He was talking about me with my kid.
There we go. There we go.
Anyway,
That was too far, Brian.
Wild card.
the wild card, I don't know. I could see it being the Chargers or the Ravens. It all depends on how Lamar Jackson plays this year because his accuracy sucked last year.
Mine is based on how Mahomes
Yeah.
plays. I feel that he is not going to have a down year by any means, but I do believe there is more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say his speed wide receiver is going
Yeah.
because Hill's on the Browns now, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's suspended till like week 6.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot more footage there. He's not going to be able to take anybody by surprise now.
Fucking Browns, god damn it.
They lost a wide receiver for the first 4 weeks. He was, I think, their number 3 on the depth chart.
Mm-hmm.
Failed a drug test. This kid, I can't remember his name either, but he in college missed a season because of drug possession and failed the drug test at the combine and just fourth round pick.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't take that garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Mahomes can step it up and keep going how he was last year, they could very easily win their division, but I have them winning the wild card.
Yeah.
Who do you have in the AFC Championship?
The AFC Championship was the Chiefs and the Browns.
Ah, I have Chargers and Pats.
I hate the Patriots.
I do too, but until Tom Brady or Bill Belichick dies, you can't pick against them.
I know.
You can't.
I know.
It pisses me off.
On.
So, your Super Bowl?
Browns and Bears.
Yeah, I went Bears and Chargers.
Fun.
With, I hope the Bears winning. I didn't actually pick a winner.
I had the Bears winning. There's just more experience there. I feel like the Browns, if they get in a high pressure situation like that, they're gonna get all.
Would Cleveland cease to exist if they did win it?
You
Like
that?
LeBron finally got him a finals a few years ago,
It just might.
and then the Browns win the Super Bowl. It would be great.
They don't get ready to go.
Bears are actually unveiling a Walter Payton and George Halas statue
Oh really?
this season. Yes, they're actually getting back to their roots this year. I think they're playing in Decatur for the preseason as the Staleys, because that's where they're originally from.
Yeah.
Also, I like that they are using the Bears and Packers as their 100-year anniversary and going with the oldest rivalry. But Bears-Packers is not a Week 1 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
No, you want that in December where it's below freezing and they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. But don't they play the very last game of the year too?
Ooh, that could actually decide who wins the division too.
Mhm.
Any games you're particularly looking forward to on your schedule?
Steelers and Pats
Every year.
every year.
That's because your best friend is a Pats fan.
Yeah, it is.
So that really hurt. Who was that defensive lineman that he got cut from the Steelers? And,
Oh, he was an outside linebacker. It was Harrison.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, and actually, when he went to the Patriots and they started playing him, he had, from when he started playing for them to the end of the year, the highest averages for his position for like rushing the passer, disruptions, and all that other stuff.
No, we've had enough.
And it's just like, had the Steelers been using him all year long, you know.
Don't acknowledge it.
Bonk.
Don't acknowledge it.
I really thought that would take longer, but no, we agreed on freaking everything.
That's because we're pretty similar on how we feel this sport. But, I mean, we can always...
Talk about how your Steelers, you have the steal of the century by trading Antonio Brown.
And Le'Veon Bell.
And Le'Veon Bell. I can't wait to see that dumpster fire because he is not going to have the Steelers' offensive line.
Yeah, we have a really good one. Marquise Ponce, probably one of my favorite linemen. Pretty sure we scored again.
What shirt is?
Right, we scored again. But thank you, Rizzo.
Huh?
I said thank you, Rizzo.
Oh, we got a Cubs highlight?
5-2.
Nice.
Alice.
This is the part where Ray takes over the podcast.
Yeah.
That's because Alice.
Well, Bieber29 asked, best stadium food.
How about...
Oh, that's a good one. Best
How about-
stadium food.
Oof.
Pretzel with cheese.
Nachos. I'm a sucker for some good nachos.
I was going to say nachos, but at Wrigley Field, you can get them served in a giant-ass helmet, and it's got, like, chip, cheese, beef, jalapenos, more cheese, more meat, more chips.
I was going to say, how about let down players? Players that seemed like they were going to be really, really good. And they played good for the first year, 2 years, and then tanked.
I didn't catch any of that.
Players who were drafted, did the combine.
Ray, buddy.
Shush.
Do you want to switch spots?
And do what?
Or just have him be quiet.
We switch spots, then you guys can talk.
He's still talking into the microphone.
Yeah. Anyway.
Greg says you have to be quiet now.
Players that were drafted, did the combine, all that stuff, and they started out really, really good, but then they started tanking.
Oh, I
Like-
don't know.
The biggest name that comes to my mind was CJ 2000, Chris Johnson.
He had a pretty healthy career, didn't he?
Yeah, until he stopped being as fast as he was. I mean, when you start off
Yeah,
your
wasn't-
first 3 years
Yeah.
as a 4.2 back, and then in your 5th year you can barely run 4.5. You know.
Getting hit every play.
Yeah, that too. Or Johnny Football.
Johnny Manziel. God damn it. What a waste of talent. What are you going to do when you get to the NFL? All the coke.
Pretty much.
I feel Odell Beckham Jr. is going to have a down year.
Yeah,
Mostly because I don't like his attitude.
I don't like his attitude either.
And he's 0-1 versus Nets he gets in fights with.
But at least he's loyal to his team and not as big of a prima donna in the locker room as...
I don't know. Ever since he got traded, he's been all over the Giants.
True.
What do you think about Ezekiel Elliott holding out?
I think he's being a big baby. I mean, when you're making that much money, why does it matter?
I'm jealous, Bieber. She's been to the Football Hall of Fame.
That's awesome.
That is Canton.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to go there, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Okay, no picture.
Are we done talking about football already?
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Well, that's what happens when we think the same and everything turns out.
You guys want to talk now?
No. My husband's still here.
Thanks.
No, we're just gonna send weird selfies to each other.
Yeah.
Are you guys done? Alright, we're done talking about sports. You can talk.
We have nothing to talk about. There's no naked children running around. Ray's not throwing microphones.
Don't forget about the nipples. It only counts if you see the nipple.
I can't climb over the fence!
Your son is special.
That's my son. Aww.
Oh. That was Daddy.
Don't look at me. Hi, sweetie.
The best Super Bowl commercial.
Best Super Bowl commercial. That's a good one. Anything with the Clydesdales from
I always love the streaker. The goat.
Yeah. Or the Budweiser frogs.
Yeah.
Budweiser.
What?
He wants to sit with me.
There was one Bud Light commercial I can't believe they got away with. And it was these guys sitting in a bar. It's like the middle of the afternoon. And the beer truck comes in for a delivery. Well, the bartender goes to help with it and goes, nobody take any beer. So the guy gets behind the counter, one of the patrons gets behind the counter and starts stealing Bud Light. Well, the bartender comes back, so he hides underneath the bar, and somebody orders a beer. So he grabs a beer and goes to shove it in the bottle opener, but it was the guy's ass. And you just see his eye through a hole in the bar, just...
That's funny.
It's like, I can't believe they got that approved.
I'm trying to
Not-
think of another fun.
He was repeating what he said.
I know, but he said boobs.
I'm trying to think of another funny thing.
I'm isolating that audio and making that my ringtone. Wave to the camera, sweetie.
What?
I said wave to the camera.
Nope.
I never said boobs.
Right.
That's for later.
That's not funny.
Hey, it's not as bad as the steak and shake last weekend, though.
Oh, story.
Sitting at Steak and Shake.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fault. And I see one of my supervisors come in. And so
It has to do with that. Too.
Movies.
Right, let the
you
story.
can stop now. So I'm wearing a tank top, and this is the one day I just decided to go braless, and my son comes over, or Bryan mentioned something about, like,
Grab and lay down.
something about supervisor seeing you with no bra, something. And then Ray pulls my shirt out, boobies! And it's like, no. Those are mine. Oh my goodness, kid. Hi.
She mouthy.
I'm not even going to edit this video. It's not even going up.
Puppy diapers.
It's called Comedy Night Special.
I'm opening it. I can't get it to open
Did
it
he just say oh shit?
What?
It sounded like he said oh
No, he
shit.
said open it.
And then he said, I want to see it.
That's it.
Oh, shit.
Don't speak toddler.
Yeah, don't speak toddler. Everything they say sounds like cussing and cussing and more cussing.
Except when
And
the...
boobies.
Madison's current is fucky.
I'm sorry.
Yep, I heard the story about the TV upstairs.
Oh, it all started with the Bears playoff game last year when Double Doink missed the field goal and I let out a stream of
Parky.
swears. I really thought you were gonna hit me.
I still can.
I would have video evidence of abuse.
No.
Nobody would call that abuse.
No.
Fucker deserved it. Best Super Bowl memory. Besides Steelers winning it.
There have been quite a bit of good Super Bowls.
See? See? There's a puppy. And there's a puppy tail.
I like the Bus's last victory, but you should know Steelers wins. So that was a good game.
That was.
The puppy too.
I always like seeing stars like that go out on top
And Heinz Ward.
against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Right, we're not getting all of them out, man.
I'm
Well,
gonna
say.
give you some time by telling you mine.
You want this one?
It was the Rams and Titans. And the
Well, we're not
Titans
getting them
came
all
up
out. They're just
1
diapers.
yard short.
Oof. Oh, my favorite Super Bowl memory was the Seahawks and the Patriots when they could have ran the ball
Oh my gosh.
with Marshawn Lynch.
You have
and instead
Marshawn Lynch.
and they threw an interception. That was
85 Bears Super Bowl would be my favorite, except I was born like 5 months after that.
Yeah.
Although,
That's like the story of my life. This really cool thing happened, but it was before you were born, so it doesn't matter. Ow. Ow.
But yeah, that would be my favorite Super Bowl memory. Was watching probably one of my favorite teams to watch at the time. Lose.
Ow.
Breath love.
Okay, that feels better.
I don't think he's falling asleep like he did last week.
No. Which is funny because he didn't have a nap this
He
weekend
did have
last
a
time.
little nap on the way home today. You wanna go home? Yeah. No, yeah.
I mean, I can take him home. I don't care.
You wanna go home, Daddy?
No alcohol.
I'm not drinking. I don't have any booze.
Okay. You also have the money.
I do have the money. Booze.
What?
Laughing at Aaron updating our Twitter feed.
Oh.
Favorite Super Bowl halftime show?
I don't usually watch the halftime shows.
Mommy.
My favorite's Tom Petty.
Yeah, you wanna go
Yeah.
check on Maddie?
My favorite would have been Aerosmith, but that was freaking ruined.
Hmm.
NSYNC and Nelly and Britney Spears. It's like, really? They need a do-over. Paul McCartney was good too.
If you stand up, you're gonna hurt me.
Last year sucked.
Ow, 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 ow.
I don't even remember who it was last year.
Was last year Maroon 5?
Maroon 5.
Reed's just wiggling his butt on camera.
Whatever.
At least he's got pants on.
And a shirt.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. What are you doing?
He's like, I'm making this better.
Oh, Prince was a good one, Bieber. That was good.
It's okay.
Oh,
the-
what
Well,
you
I'm
knocked that?
What?
Story time.
What?
Does anyone know who Marina Joyce is?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
Well, you can talk about it and enlighten us.
Well, I have the Twitter, like, trending, because, you know, that's a great place to find something to talk about. And, like, she was a thing before. People thought she was leaving, like, messages that she was in the hands of an abuser
Get off of it.
and stuff like that. Apparently she wasn't, but now she's been missing for 9 days, and this is, like, 2 years after the fact.
Oh.
I don't know. She's weird. But she needs help.
No. That's
She-
that way.
I remember watching her video, and it really creeped me out.
What were we talking about? Lady Gone Missing?
Yup. Twitter getting ready to investigate the Marina Joyce case again.
Again?
Again, because people thought she was... I don't know, this girl's got a lot of shit going on.
You shared something to the group. I'm gonna take all the toys away.
What did I share to the group?
The YouTube person beating her dog.
Oh, Brooke.
I didn't even learn her name. She's a piece of shit.
Brooke House. Well,
Wait,
like
her last name is literally Hose.
House.
Oh, Houts.
I did watch the video of what happened, and it reminded me of too much of someone I know who's definitely a sociopath, and it gave me chills down my spine. I'm like, nope,
That is a puppy.
she's definitely a sociopath.
Just
You just know.
you could see it in her face. She hated that dog.
She hates that dog.
Why? Why?
She's using that dog to get views because her channel was doing really bad. Not really bad. She just didn't have as much views as before, so she got a dog and suddenly her views went up, so she used that dog.
Apparently, you've been to the Hall of Fame too.
Good to know. My memory didn't exist then. Hi, babes. But yeah, she's like, I actually remember watching some of her videos. She had story time videos, but it turns out those are like all fake. Everything she does is fake. What is it with you and hurting yourself?
That's
I'm
why
an
you have
idiot?
a paper at work.
Yes,
What?
I have a paper at work.
I
Yes.
thought I was clumsy, but
Well, I have the Greg paper at work. It's if you hurt yourself and decline medical attention.
yeah, this woman actually, yeah, I don't know how the LAPD investigation is going, but it's an active investigation
Is it?
on her ass.
Take it from him!
No. It's not that loud, dude. Come on. They know that we are parents. They know we have kids.
That is loud. It's registering.
At least our kid has clothes on it.
That's
Doesn't touch
true.
his nipples.
So, important question.
Buttered toast.
Do video games cause violence?
No, they don't. Ray, buddy, let me see it. Just
But obviously, video
Yeah,
games
turn
and
it on.
mental illness.
Oh, I'm accidentally.
When you just can't lose the game and you start to play.
That might be quiet enough. Over there. You gotta sit on the couch with it. Go sit.
Well, apparently there was almost another Walmart shooting
Another one?
in Springfield.
Here, Missouri, Texas. Which one?
I wish we specify.
Just says Springfield.
Yup.
I was reading
Missouri.
Missouri. I would think that was the one I was reading where they were stopped.
They were stopped because they had full armor, loads of arsenal.
Between the dog and the fucking bop it. I need to move the computer into the dining room.
So I thought we were gonna be doing it from there anyway.
No, it's got to run through the PC. Your video game thing that you brought up. No, they don't cause fucking violence in people. People have been being pieces of shit for 200 years. Remember when Grand Theft Auto caused the Salem witch trials? Or that some
Wars
other...
in general?
Remind me, how many crusades were there?
Right?
So maybe it's religion that's the problem.
Oh.
Oh
Gerg, if you were
No.
president, what would
Stop.
be your... Reevy. Gerg, if you were president, what would be your platform? On what? Anything?
Yeah,
What
like,
do you
what's your big
campaign
thing?
Yeah, what's your election campaign about?
Can I deport dumbasses? Even if they were born here, I'd deport all the dumbasses.
No.
I feel that. We gotta take down that wall to let all the terrorists go.
Did somebody say Dakota?
The entire medieval times. Yeah, that was caused by Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
Don't forget, World War II was caused by Halo.
I just had the greatest mental image of Master Chief liberating a concentration camp.
Katana, get me
You know,
out of here.
actually, I suppose Halo would match the Crusades more. Because of the Covenant.
What would my slogan be?
Your slogan?
What would be my slogan?
Did you get it?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I don't know. I didn't think it would get that much traction to think of a slogan.
Oh, my family thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, awesome. What would be my... I'm going to be thinking about that the whole time now.
I'm down.
I got nothing.
Well, I want to.
If you got any suggestions, leave them in the chat. I'll think about them. Go with the Red Foreman route. A foot in every ass.
Did you just ask
There we go.
what your principles were?
No, I asked people what my slogan should be. My
A foot in every ass works.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of, yeah. That's... So Red Foreman's your VP?
Yeah.
Who's
gonna run this bitch? Yes! I'm gonna run this bitch. 2020.
Well, you got my vote.
Run this bitch.
Who wants to answer that question?
He's asking about the red package on the counter.
The diapers?
And then when you get irritated, we're like, we're gonna burn this fucker down.
The diapers?
I almost feel like we need to reset.
Those are diapers.
We'll be done here in a
Could
little
it
bit.
be any worse? There you
No.
go.
Could
Those are
it?
diapers.
I was talking about politics.
At least I'm not the last guy.
No, I was talking about politics.
I know.
I feel like we just need to go back to the basics and then work our way back up because we've made too many changes and got too
Yeah.
many dumb fucks in offices and it's too late to get them out.
Term limits on everybody.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Please, Lord.
And then also
Oh.
check out their pay.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Would love to know how somebody that's scheduled to make $140,000 a year made $50 million. Boop.
Baseball.
Doesn't Trump just like
Oh,
play
we all-
golf anyway?
Yeah.
We're paying him to play golf.
That's sleeping.
Yes.
Just so you know, we lost 5-2.
Oh, well.
2-5.
It could be worse.
Mm.
What's that?
That's
Yeah,
grown
I
up
don't know
youth.
what to do about this gun shit. Like, I just read it all and I just want to flip a table. Because nothing's gonna make
And see, I was talking to Taco about this earlier, and my whole thing on gun violence, it comes down to everybody feels worthless. They don't feel like their opinion matters, and they don't feel like that they belong in this world, so they're going to do whatever they can to make them feel like they belong.
And then we plaster the murderers' faces all over the place, and everybody's just like, well, this is a way for me to be known.
That is the main point, like the main starting point of changing it. Like that needs to be reformed and how the
Yes.
situation's handled for the news aspect of it.
It's like, yeah, you just say, okay, this person went and opened fire at this place. Like, this person
You
doesn't
don't
have
tell
a name,
us who-
they don't have a face. It's just,
Exactly. But no, it's a week's worth of, oh, this person, blah, 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 blah. Just plaster his face everywhere. It's
That
ridiculous.
would be
making-
something I
It's
would
almost
do.
like it's on purpose.
I would get rid of Fox News, CNBC, CNN. No more 24 hours political news.
Mm.
I don't like it. Like, it just makes my head hurt.
Uh-huh.
Just like, I'm a strong believer in gun safety. I think kids should be taught.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also think schools need to implement a program for stress management.
yes, that's one thing.
Because they don't teach anybody how to deal with stress. It's just you need to suck it up and deal with it.
Yes.
And not everybody can do that.
And then
You're
if we
pushing-
go deeper on that, men and emotions.
Yes. Yes. Because
And-
you're always told just push it all down, deal with
Man
it
up.
whenever. Man up. Yes. No, there are times with him, he'll be
Oh,
upset.
mood.
He'll
She
be
knows what's up.
upset. And
She's got dizzy mommy water.
but there'll be times where Ray's upset and it's like I just told him no, mommy made me mad, I wanna cry. I'm like, alright, if you wanna go cry, go ahead and go cry. When you're done crying, come back, we will talk.
But there's like what are they called? Safe places. I think it's in Chicago University. They have safe
because
places.
that's the safest of all the
Well, no,
states.
a lot of colleges have started.
Cities.
But then you have like older people making fun of it. It's we're so triggered nowadays. We need a safe place.
No, we just need people to stop being assholes.
Get up here.
What really pisses me off, and it's Reevy says hi, Marissa.
My mom says hi.
Reevy says hi.
Oh, hi.
She added me on Facebook.
Yes, she did. She's like,
What does he have now?
yes, that's Rebecca.
The saw, and he's using it as a mallet. G.I. Joe.
Yeah, Puppy's laying on his purse.
What I was trying to
It's
talk
okay.
about is schools are always, we're zero tolerance bullying. Well, then you go to hey, I'm being bullied. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it. And then the kid that fights back gets in trouble.
Yep.
Gretchen.
You know, I actually did low-key threaten someone in freshman year.
How do you low-key threaten someone?
Well,
You say the words, but not the actual words.
it was an emotion, like, the energy I was putting out, the look on my face. Like, it's like, if you don't fucking stop this shit right now, I'm gonna snap. And the teacher said, do I need to leave the room?
I just do that like every day.
Well, I had enough because it was keyboarding, and the teacher wanted us to take antibacterial wipes and clean up our keyboards and all that. And this freshman, I was a sophomore, he was a freshman, he's like, this is a woman's job? Something like that. I'm like, what was that? Is what I said, like, straight up, like, I'm low-key saying, I'm gonna kill you. And the teacher was just ready to leave the room so I could kick his ass. I know, right? He did apologize and like kind of backed into a corner. It's fucking right. You stay there. You piece of
Don't
shit.
start the rant. I proved these two bitches wrong with my freaking...
No, I wasn't going there at all. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But no, at work we work with a lot of people from other countries, and one of their big thing is men are superior to women.
Yeah.
And men are stronger than women. Women
Yeah.
can't do this and that. I had one guy come over and tell me that my muscles were too small to stack.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm picking up more boxes than you are. You don't need to tell me how to do my job.
Daddy, they want you, Dad.
Oh, what else? Back to the school thing. And the guns.
Yeah.
Their teachers need to carry guns and blah 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 blah. I was like, where are they gonna get the funding for guns? You can't even buy them toner.
True
That
that.
is true. A taser.
Favorite thing that I ever heard a teacher say about that, because we had like active shooting stuff, like preparing for that starting
Oh.
freshman year.
Yeah.
So, one class, it was the home ec room. She's like, so, okay, girls, we're gonna hide over here. Everyone grab a rolling pin. If the shooter comes in, you beat the shit out of him.
That's the thing. A lot of people, like, I remember when I was in school, our lockdown drills, all that, you go and hide in the corner.
Yeah.
What is that going to do?
Put everybody in one spot.
You are sitting ducks.
We didn't even have lockdown
No.
drills when
I
was
didn't
in
either.
school.
See, initially that's how it was in junior high, and then we got to high school, and it's like, okay, kids, we're just gonna pile every little thing we can towards the door. And we were at the second story, and you're like, if you have to jump out the window, just jump out the window. It's better you breaking a leg than dying.
No.
That's straight up what they told us.
No. One thing I read online a while ago is every teacher should be armed with a fire extinguisher. There should already be a fire extinguisher in all the classrooms anyway.
Yeah.
And then you can use that, blast them in the face,
Yeah.
throw the fucker at them.
Exactly! There's so many different things we could do instead of like, you just sit here and die.
No, try and disarm them by disorienting them. Throw whatever you can at them. Start launching desks if you have to.
Exactly. That was my
Just
plan.
yeet.
Yeet. I would say it too.
History book.
Yeet, motherfucker.
But now you can buy bulletproof backpacks, and that's
That is the saddest thing I've ever
I
seen in
know.
my life.
I know. I saw that, and I'm just like, this is what we're sending our kids to school with.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like, I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. Like, I haven't done any college. I don't plan on doing any
And then
college.
you've got the older generation going, well, kids don't know cursive. That's because they're doing active shooter drills.
We have a dog at home.
And people don't think it's that bad.
No.
People think that it's not that bad, but it is terrifying.
We've
terrified
had over
to send
200 shootings this year.
I am terrified when Ray gets school age. I really am.
Mama, give me this.
Yeah.
It's a nice puppy.
That's a nice puppy.
Yeah.
Puppies
Like, in my head, there should be some sort of balance going on. But there's just, like, either, let's just get rid of guns completely, or like, oh no, just let them have their AK-47.
Like Bryan said, teach proper gun safety from an early age. Teach people how to handle them and to not be afraid of them.
Teach
Guns-
people how to counterattack.
Yes.
So I noticed during the sports segment, the girls were very quiet, and now I noticed during the anti-gun segment,
I'm not anti-gun. I am very pro.
I'm sorry, anti-shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever you would call it.
Anti-kids dying.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just somewhere in between. It's just like, obviously, there's some heavier arsenal public people shouldn't have access to.
Like, there's no real need for it, but at the same time, that was put in the Constitution in case we get to the point where the people need to fight back.
Exactly.
I hate the term assault rifle.
Yes, that is not a real thing.
It is a real thing, but we do not have them.
Reevy chiming in with a person that wants to hurt other people will do whatever it takes to harm another person.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's
whether
the
it's a
other-
butter knife or
Yeah.
I'm not a religious person, but I do know Cain killed Abel with a rock.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
wow.
Or you.
I
In
know
prison,
somebody.
people get shanked
can
with
make-
paper mache underwear.
Oh, let's make some mustard gas.
No, they
Like,
won't. In fact, I want to go like old Wild Wild West style. Everybody carries a 6-shooter on them.
Yeah. It's getting...
I was reading a news article. This was from years ago. It was a news article that a guy tried robbing a convenience store, and 5 of the customers in there shot him and stopped him.
Yes.
It's like, that is the most Texas thing.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, please tell me that was Texas.
it was Texas.
Yeah, actually, I have like 2 knives in my purse.
Somewhere in Europe. I forget
I don't
where it
like
was.
the fact that my kid's running around with you having knives in your purse.
It's just okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I wasn't happy that
They're
you
in my,
let
like-
my dog lie on your purse.
That was another.
They're in a cosmetic bag in a case.
Okay,
One's
okay.
a switch, like you have to pull it out.
Ah.
We're good. It's not like just a straight blade hanging in there.
That's another thing that I have with all the people just having guns on them. There was a woman whose son.
Take that.
Ray.
No, take the blanket from him.
Okay. We have this.
Why can't you have the blanket?
Because he was about to throw it over his head and start running around the computer.
No,
Yes, he was. I watched
that's
him.
not a thing he does.
He could play with it over here.
But there was a
It's
woman.
alright, he's used to Madison. She's a little more destructive.
If you kill someone in Texas, they will kill you back.
Ron White.
But there was this woman. She had her pistol in her purse, and they were in Walmart.
And her
And
3-year-old shot him.
like her son shot himself in the middle of Walmart because he got a hold of her purse.
Wait, I thought he shot her.
No.
Well, that's not proper gun safety.
No,
is
it isn't.
Yes, you have a pool.
I can't believe it's a phone case, and it's in the shape of a goddamn pistol.
No, that
That is the
stupid.
dumbest thing I've ever seen. Imagine getting pulled over by the police and you go to make a phone call and it's a fucking gun. Your ass is becoming a statistic.
Don't you have to be 21 to buy a gun in Illinois?
Yes,
Yeah, they
for
changed
both
that.
now. And it's a 7-day waiting period.
Well, still, I'm gonna.
Gee, I wonder why people
look
buy
into
them out
that.
of trunks and back alleys.
See, that's another thing. We put gun laws down. People can still get guns illegally.
Oh yeah. How's that war on drugs going?
No, that.
Honestly, America's just fucked right now.
Oh, we are.
Watch.
You know what's gonna happen? We're just gonna have another civil war.
It's time to get a watch?
Black market, that's right.
Are you supposed to know punch time?
Hey Ray, what time is it?
No.
You're tired.
We're gonna have another Civil War.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Only instead of it being split like north-south, it's going to be
Everywhere.
Everybody
neighbor,
for.
like house to house.
Oh, I'm ready. I got plenty of guns.
Who did you vote for?
Yes, you can have the blanket.
I'll take it
I
for a
don't
while.
know. Or maybe we'll just have another plague. It's an easier way.
Well, people not vaccinating their kids, it might happen.
I'm not getting into that.
Because they don't start with the anti-vaxxers.
He's vaccinated, you're fine. You look snuggy.
No.
He doesn't like you
Hey
today.
Ray.
He doesn't like your face.
He doesn't like me at all, period.
Hey Ray. Ray. What time is it?
Oh, I
Is
need
it
to get a
time for
bow
Ray
and
to get
arrow.
watch?
No.
So I gotta get a.
Wait, hold on, Reevy. Stealing another person's registered weapon. Ask Aaron.
Come on. What are you talking?
I want to know.
Did Aaron steal a weapon?
Did you just snitch?
Snitches get stitches. Or in this case, someone has somebody else's registered weapon.
That's a story for next week.
I will.
So I need to get a bow and arrow,
Yes.
a handgun. I want a
It's tomorrow.
machete.
And a
can get 'em at
machete,
Walmart.
yes.
You can get them at Walmart.
Plague. Oh, yes, the plague.
Oh yeah.
We did share that story.
Yeah.
What?
Aaron creating a plague.
Oh yeah.
She has plenty of gas
no,
masks.
no, not about that.
Gas masks.
No.
Yeah.
I can't see. I still can't read it from here.
Yeah, we were talking about guns.
Okay.
And she
I
said,
said,
ask
did Aaron
Aaron.
steal someone's weapon? She goes, no, not about that.
Plague.
Okay. Okay.
Play or plague?
Plague.
Maybe we'll just hit Aaron up and then we don't need to have a Civil War if we got plague.
Smallpox.
Poof.
Find out the person next to you isn't vaccinated, so you just sneeze on them.
That's the Civil War right there, isn't it?
Are you burping?
No.
Sounds like it. He likes to fake burp.
So is anyone else just low-key depressed now?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it's time for a break.
We've only been doing this for like 40 minutes.
No, it's all gonna stay in. I'm too lazy to edit that much.
I don't know, just don't kill people. It's not cool.
Best commercial jingle. That's a hell of a topic change.
My aunt came up with that one.
I used
was
to be
it?
obsessed with the Oscar Mayer ones.
I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. My baloney has a first name.
That one. I loved that one.
OSCAR.
Call 1-800 Steve.
I always got the, I think it was a yogurt commercial, the yellow polka dot bikini.
Yes!
Stuck in my head every goddamn time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Do a dollop of Daisy. That was another one that I couldn't get out of my head.
877 cash now. That's the best one.
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
That's the best one. It's so dramatic.
Fucking opera on the city bus. God.
Reese's.
Where's the
Reese's
beef?
Reese's Puffs!
That's Wendy's, I believe.
Yeah.
What?
Where's the beef?
Mm-hmm. Dude,
We
Wendy's
have
or Arby's.
The beef.
No, they're-
Arby's is we have the beef. Or now I think it's meat.
we have the meat for sandwiches or something. All I know is Archer now does the commercials.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Boy, you got him all.
Stop by, eat fresh, esports.
Did you just have a stroke?
No, it's the same boy. Esports, Subway,
Instant.
No! I don't like those sounds. No!
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Wait.
You know what's funny about those
You
commercials?
don't have to be lonely at Farm
The farmer's insurance guy is Jameson from the original Spider-Man trilogy.
Yep.
He is also the yellow peanut M&M in the commercials, and he has a goddamn Oscar.
He's also J. Jonah Jameson in the new Spider-Man movie.
Is he?
too.
Yeah.
Yep,
He
and,
has an Oscar.
Wait, it's not even a jangle. It's just, if you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you too may be... I can't even say it. You too may be entitled to medical
Ray, knock it off.
Tell them how anti-commercial Madison is, how she's not used to them.
We were going to talk about kids in the second half.
No, we weren't.
Oh, we weren't?
No.
Right.
Damn it, I was
Allison and I
trying.
were the second half.
Good.
He is a good actor. I liked him in Juno.
Too.
The farmer's insurance guy.
Oh.
So, we are quickly learning in our household that kids today have no patience when it comes to instant streaming.
Yeah.
Because when we are watching our Hulu, Madison freaks the hell out at any commercial because she thinks the show is just over. It's not coming back.
He's gonna do the same thing because all we watch is Netflix and DVDs.
He watches TV with me.
Wait.
I am excited for
Does
the Disney
anyone...
Plus.
Yeah, does anyone remember the oil commercial?
Commercial.
She did have a stroke. I knew it.
Where the guys got...
I'm starting to think this wasn't tea.
I'm starting to think I need
Jeanette poisoned me. Think with your dipstick.
What?
It was a commercial!
His wife is over there.
I'm not joking. It was a commercial for oil. And he's like, think with your dipstick.
No.
I'm looking it
Does
up.
anybody else remember the old CarX commercial jingle?
The don't worry, call the car accident.
Thunder.
Found it?
Oh, we're gonna start watching commercials now.
Are you...
I've seen those, yes.
Think with your dipstick, Jimmy. Aren't all synthetic oils the same? Think with your dipstick, Jimmy. Synthetics or
Oh.
Want to try this? No, that's thinking with your dipstick. So why did you
No,
make
but-
a way of thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy? Think with your dipstick.
I know less shit.
Transmitter wear protection and Mobile 15W30.
I
Thunder,
know
clatter,
my shit.
splatter, something, boom, boom, boom. I can't remember how it went.
Don't worry, call the CarX man.
That's what I said.
That's
Yep.
what my mum said, too.
She said it first.
Mum, well, probably
The
the...
chat delay.
Yeah.
Rattle, rattle, thunder, clatter, boom, boom, boom. There it is!
Okay, but the Starburst commercial. Berries and cream, berries and cream.
I don't think we watched the same commercials. I saw the most fucked up commercial yesterday. It was for Skittles.
I think I've seen it.
They have like the zit ones too. The guy had zits. He just
No,
plucked
the
them off.
Skittles Pox.
Yeah, that one was weird. No, this one made the Skittle Pox normal. It was a Jamaican, and he was milking a giraffe.
Yeah.
And the giraffe eats a part of a rainbow, and he's milking a giraffe for Skittles.
I haven't seen that one.
Too much acid.
You tried these new berries and
Turn it down, turn it down.
Has Gretchen been outside since she got here?
Yes. And she's going outside in about 10 minutes. 588-2300 Empire. Red Stripe. Hooray! Beer. And on that note, I think we're going to call it a night.
I only remember the trippy commercials like that.
Alright.
Think with your
I love
dipstick,
it.
Jimmy.
Thank you for joining us tonight. This was episode 9 again. Any closing thoughts?
Think with your dipstick, Jimmy.
I'm good.
You?
Forgive us.
Forgive us.
Forgive us, Daddy, for I have sinned.
Hi.
Daddy.
Forgive me, Daddy, I've been bad.
Gert for president.